She had to be careful doing this, and she had to be careful doing that. The one thing that I respected about Bert, that she knew that in this waiting room, that she was going to have some trouble. And although her legs didn't work the way that she wanted them to work, if she had to get with a walker and go to where she's going, she got there. A lot of us in here get an ingrown toenail and can't go to church on Sunday morning. Church. Lord, I'm looking at I got some things wrong. My eyelash done came out as I was rubbing my eyes, and I think it hurts more, so I can't go to church today. All of us got all types of excuses why we can't go to church. But guess what? It didn't matter if Bert had to go in a wheelchair, if she had to go in a walker, because the Lord said, I'm going to do it for you one more time. Because God did it, Bert said the least I can do is get to church and give him some glory. You better understand that God has blessed you just one more time, and you better give him some glory. Somebody say one more time, Lord. One more time. All I need you to understand is that we're in a waiting room down here on earth. And while we're in this waiting room, you better be careful how you behave in the waiting room. Because see, if I would have got over there in the waiting room at the doctor's office and I would have misbehaved, Mama would have gave me a whooping. Mama would have beat my tail because I didn't do what I was supposed to do. But I was careful to do everything that I was supposed to do in the waiting room. So while you're in the waiting room, you better go back and evaluate some things before the King Jesus comes and calls your name. While you're in the waiting room, you better look back and say, Lord, if I got hatred for anybody, remove it before you call my name. Lord, if I've mistreated anybody, let me go back and apologize before you call my name. Lord, if there's anything that I've done wrong, Lord, let me fix it before you call my name. And I feel like David and say, create within me a clean heart, oh God, and renew a right spirit in me. I mean, you want God to do a new thing in you. But just say, Lord, do it just one more time. Be careful how you behave in the waiting room. And if you want to learn what you need to do while you're in the waiting room, take a lesson from Bert. Because Bert's waiting room caused her some pain. Bert's waiting room caused her some anguish. Bert's waiting room caused her some things that a lot of us could not even imagine to go through. But I'm so glad that while she was in the waiting room, she looked at her behavior. She looked at the way she was acting. And she looked at you and said, I can't hate you and I can't mistreat you. Because while I'm in this waiting room, I got to learn how I've got to behave. Just like the Lord did it for her. There's multiple occasions where I can say that the Lord did it for Bert one more time. While you're in the waiting room, be careful